live stream podcast here, and then I'm gonna head to the gym. I gotta stop in 28 minutes. Hope you enjoy. God bless. Health, wealth, love, peace of mind, happiness, and strength. Yad hey vav, favorite boy, nice shalom. Let's go into G. This is called break.
Do you be like since you're gay and Muslim, do you like twerk in the mosque or something?
No, he doesn't twerk in a mosque. Come on.
I'm just a question. You know,
I take dicks in the mosque, bitch. I don't twerk.
Do you take the shahada while sucking dick?
This guy is Hindu. He worships before he ships cows. He does not.
You dirty little bitch, son. Don't you dare putting me.
Oh, you Hindu piece of shit.
I literally can't sleep.
What the fuck is vapor?
That's my friend.
Why all these dirty Muslims are coming in my room?
Gigi, you do know that flag would get you killed
The
in...
only dirty fucking person here is you fucking bitch ass motherfucker, dumb motherfucker, ugly ass bitch.
That room went downhill real quick.
Infinite being. I'm a finite being.
So I can't give you the information.
I'm asking you a question. I'm giving you an answer. Like, okay, so if I go back, right, and ask you, hey, did you just begin to exist? You would say no, right? It was caused by your mom and your dad and my family.
I'm my father. Yeah, not
And it was
God.
caused.
No God needs
Yeah, relax. But you accept that, right? Things that began to exist have a cause. You began to exist at one point in time. You have a cause, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The argument is this. Things that begin to exist have a cause. The universe began to exist, therefore have a cause. The cause is what we call God. There you go.
I mean, okay, and then once again, I would say, how can you prove that that's a
I
God?
just said that. The universe began to exist. You believe in the Big Bang, right? You believe in the expansion of the universe, right?
Well, as far as I've heard, I believe in the big time, like the expansion. Like,
What?
So at one point in time, at one point, it was at this one singularity, and the singularity changed states, and then that began the expansion of our universe. There was something that caused. There was something that caused there was something that caused the singularity to expand. This cause is by definition what we call God. The cause for everything that we know to exist. There you go.
I mean, if that's what you want to call God, bro, I don't have no problem with that.
Hey, wait, time out. You guys, wait, be quiet. You guys heard it, right? You guys heard it.
If that's what you want to call God, like the beginning of the expansion, the universe beginning to exist.
Dion, you a deist.
I'm cool with that.
Dion, you a deist.
Fuck your religion, bitch.
Yeah, you're a deist, bro. You're welcome. I took you away from atheism.
No, you didn't.
You just accepted my argument. What's the defeat for it?
But the thing is, we can't.
I'm not against that, bro.
Hold on. Danny, can I just confess something? Fucking heck, I'm going to fuck up Danny when I see him, that bitch.
I somebody that believes in expansion with the Big Bang, yeah. Like what like evidence did you receive that made that a finite thing in your mind?
It's like a balloon.
Hey, shut the fuck up, Ren.
You blow up a balloon and you put little white dots on it. It's like the universe.
Man, who is these trolls?
Who is you trolls? You, Nathan and Butcher are putting together the biggest... Got kicked out real quick. Okay, there's like no more rooms for me to go on Mark Wahlberg is really beginning to irritate me with his never-ending workout videos. I get it. I wish I could do the same thing, Mark. Just work out all day long and have somebody film me working out all day long. And that's it. That's the rest of my life. I would be okay with that. But Mark Wahlberg has been seen by billions of people, and I have been seen by no one. Yeah, so I can't get to the chillism room. Nathan controls a tight ship. He doesn't let any interlopers in to fuck with his communication. But we're back! We're back. We found him. We are going to obliterate him and ruin his day and make our day so much better in the process of the ruination.
All of the natural things that we experience, if that's the God, then I believe in the same God you believe in.
No, I didn't say that. You didn't listen to the argument I provided.
And that is.
No. I think I'm getting to the point. Like I told you how I see it. If the universe, if all of the things that we experience in this natural world is what you believe is God, then I believe the same thing you do. You just give it the God. You just give it the God label. I just call it all natural. I just call it
everything that we know to exist. That's what I said. That's God.
No, say that again.
The thing that caused everything that we know to exist is God.
But the thing is, though, you wasn't there. Are you
You was there. Hold on, you was there when your mom and dad had sex. How you know your mom and dad is your dad?
Oh, trust me. It's called DNA.
Oh, you did a DNA test? You did a DNA test?
DNA, bro.
You did a DNA test, Leon?
Yeah.
Leon did. When did you do a DNA test? When did you do a DNA test?
They had to do it to prove that I was, man, say your mama did too. That don't even make sense, bro.
Exactly.
You know,
You don't know.
I know my mom and father is. I know.
I'm beginning to realize that when Nathan says stop cooning around, he projected. Nathan, your room suck. I had to do it. I just had to do it. I can't listen to uneducated, low-grade communication. I'd rather just play an audiobook than listen to that fucking room. That was brutal. That is fucking brutal. Okay, so we're going to create our own room. It's going to be called Clown House University Education Room. Okay, welcome everyone to Clown House University. Honk, honk, honk. This is your good friend Honkler. We're going to invite our closest friends into the room so we can discuss a little wisdom this beautiful morning while I head out to the gym and get my workout on, because my body craves the gymnasium. It craves the treadmill because I've got some health problems. And if I don't exercise, it builds up tension in my body, making it very difficult to exist. Like right now, I'm in a lot of pain. It may not look that way, but I'm actually in a lot of pain. See if anybody wants to come to the Clown House University. It's not looking good. Our attendance rates are really low. Oh my god, our good friend Death Hippie is here. Oh, hello, Death Hippie. Welcome to Clown House University. I can't take the stupidity of all these rooms anymore, so I had to start my own college. Well, we're gonna turn things around right here, right now.
They even mistake what I say. Turn it all around and oh, bad. It's bad.
The only thing you can do is continue to educate yourself and others. There is no other alternative.
I know. You must have a huge library.
We have to free ourselves from these clowns so we can get off the clown spaceship known as Earth.
No, I don't want to just get out of a clown spaceship known as Earth just yet. I have a few more years, right?
Yeah, we got work to do, I agree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What are you doing today, Death Hippie?
I'm going to be making breakfast pretty soon.
Ooh.
And I listen to all kinds of people arguing, or I listen to educational things on the YouTube, spiritual stuff and educational stuff. Books.
Mm-hmm.
Things that you do, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have to go to the gym in about 20 minutes to exercise my big fat body. And then I have a lot of work I have to do. And then I have 2 date options tonight. I have date option number 1 was with an alcoholic Mexican whose figure is rapidly fading. Or I have a normal girl who has a dog and a job and is not an alcoholic or a pothead. Which one?
Wow, that's number 2.
But I've already slept with the hot Mexican. So my point is I may not sleep with the normal girl, which is probably gonna not happen. But if I don't if I don't see the Mexican, I'll probably never see her again because she'll realize that I don't actually like her. So if I cancel on her, she'll probably never see me again, which I'm actually okay with.
Yeah, the secondary option seems like nice.
Go with the normal nice person, and then tell the Mexican that I'm feeling a little below.
Let's not bring where she's from into it.
It doesn't matter. I'm converting to Mexican, so I don't know. It's not like a racist thing. I'm converting to Mexicanism.
Ridiculous. That's what you are.
Ridic. Dick is the key word in the ridic part.
Yeah. That's why I like to use it. It's my secret. You found it out.
I have this phone with a password. I can't remember what the password is. It's so annoying.
So you might have to reset it.
I know, but I've got so much stuff on there. I don't want to delete it.
Then you'll have to find somebody who can hack it.
Oh yeah, like that exists. When I was in high school, I was doing something on a computer. I don't know what I was doing, and this worker was like shut the computer off. I walked away or something. She started screaming at me. She's like, "I caught you. You were hacking. You're hacking. You were hacking." And I'm like, "Holy shit!" I was like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "I caught you. You were hacking." And so I don't know what she was talking about, but anyways, I didn't want to get in trouble, so I just wrote her an apology letter. And she was like, "You're so sweet. You're the first person who's ever written me an apology letter." I was like, "Oh, you're welcome." Because, I just didn't want to have to deal with the dean's office. She wanted to go down to the dean's office or something. Okay, we're about to start the educational component of the show. Oh my God.
This week called the Protect Victims.
Let's go Citadel. Okay. So
It's gonna be a good day.
I agree. I very much agree. Okay. I'm gonna do a little bit of reading, and then I'll play an audiobook when I head out.
We all know anything can happen out there. Sometimes we feel lost.
Oh no.
I've encountered virgins, fools. Hey, virgins, you say?
Virgins!
Centered around a person, a boy. The force isn't usually strong with him.
You refer to the prophecy of the one who will bring balance to the force. I believe it's this boy.
The chosen one, the boy may be. Nevertheless, grave danger I fear in his training.
Promise me you will train the boy.
Yes, master. He is the chosen one.
Will bring balance.
The council have granted me permission to train you. You will be a Jedi. I promise. I'm ready. Are you?
The boy has exceptional skills.
But he still has much to learn, Master. The force within him is stronger than any known Jedi. I've trained him as well as I could, but he's still willful and balance eludes him. You're reckless, little one. You never would have made it as Obi-Wan's Padawan.
Okay. So let's take the deepest breath of the day through our nose or through your mouth. Let's do it for 10 seconds. Here we go. This is the breathing exercise. This is the inducement of the spirit. Here we go. Hello, my little Zionist. How are you?
I'm well.
I'm good. I'm bringing in the spirit of the universe. Are you ready to receive the full power of the Force?
Absolutely. Bring it.
Okay, take the deepest breath of the day through your nose. Ready? We're going to do it for 10 seconds. When someone badmouths your friend and accuses him of jealousy, whether it's your own inner voice or the voice of another person, you should know for certain that the accusatory voice himself is the jealous one. Indeed, he's boiling inside with envy. Question. The Imam who was leading the prayer could not control his eyes, which wandered left and right constantly. Isn't his prayer annulled? Answer. Both of their prayers are annulled. I'm asking about the Imam's prayer. Who's the second person? The first one is the Imam, whose gaze is jumping here and there, disturbing those present. And the second one is the follower, who has become the Imam's delegate, looking out for him instead of concentrating on his own praying. Those who go on the defensive with God's messengers, believing that they're being unfairly treated, are in fact being regarded too kindly. The messengers detach their hearts from men because they feel the pain of all men, and this is a heavy burden on them. When they let go of people... Oh, welcome, Ahmed. Welcome to Clown University. I'm reading The Super Clown, known as Rumi. Do you have any room in your heart for Rumi?
Hello.
They don't know how to become anyone's enemy and to lay the weight of a mountain on their shoulders. In other words, to oblige them to increase their love and affection for men is in fact enmity. To lift the thoughts of the love of men, though, is to do the messengers an immense favor. I am surprised at the hadith which claims that the world is the prison of the pious and the grave is their safe house in paradise, their eternal resting place, while for the infidel, the world is his paradise, the grave is a torture chamber, and hell is his throne. I personally have seen nothing but joy, greatness, and abundance in this life. When I speak to a crowd, you must recognize what I'm saying to you personally and not fabricate words I haven't spoken. When you listen to me, that shows the strength of your belief in me. For why should your friend not reiterate his thoughts for you until you grasp them well? And if you don't understand the second time around, why not ask again? If you are afraid, then the devil has penetrated your thoughts and tricked you to forsake your friend, luring you toward the lonesome desert with his familiar song. Although he will never be able to separate you from me, still one must be diligent at all times. What is a secret? A secret depends on the listener, who must recognize it amid all the superficial discourse that goes on. God has decreed that each of us will have insight to specific aspects of life and not others. For example, one person may only comprehend the benefits of being a goldsmith, while another knows only about alchemy. A group of others know about religious jurisprudence, and yet another will know about magic and trickery.
I realized it today. It's not that. It's me that needs to change. Absolutely. I agree 100%.
Meanwhile, one group realizes...
And I do know it's not my life nor my doings. I do know. Nope. And I'm not God. I ain't nobody but me.
Meanwhile, one group...
And you're right. It's like a light bulb flash. You're absolutely right. It is me that needs to change. Absolutely.
What's that Michael Jackson song, Man in the Mirror?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna help you accomplish that change. We're gonna pray the devil out of you. Here we go. Those notes are hard to get.
Sounds like a pan
Pan. Yeah, we can read Pan if you want. You wanna?
Oh, gee.
You wanna bring in the power of Pan?
Oh my goodness. That one. I don't know if everything. Believe it or not, I used to do a story time back in my early 20s with all these different texts.
Oh, really?
Yes. I had a commune. I ran a commune and had a bunch of different people. It was an experiment to see who survived the experiment.
Oh, you're a murderer! I knew it!
No, it wasn't. Nobody got hurt. In fact, everybody was fine.
Okay.
It's just that,
Okay, I got a hard out of 4 minutes. I want to read to you one more thing. This is from the Tao Te Ching. This is Lao Tzu. So again, take the deepest breath of the day through your nose. Hold it for 10 seconds. This is Lao Tzu. A great state is like a river basin that receives everything flowing into it. It is the place where all things come to rest, where all the world is welcomed. The low is greater than the high, the still is greater than the restless. The low country wins over its neighbor, the still female wins over the male. The sage wants to uplift the people want to follow the sage. Only by being low does this come to be. The sage bows to the people bow to the sage, and when they lift up their heads only greatness remains. Tao is the treasure house, the true nature, the secret source of everything. It is the great wealth of those who are awake, the great protector of those still sleeping. If a person seems wicked, do not cast him away. Awaken him with your words, elevate him with your deeds. Requite his injury with your kindness. Do not cast him away, cast away his wickedness. When the emperor is crowned, or the 3 ministers installed, they receive the gift of jade and horses, but how can this compare to sitting still and gaining the treasure of Tao? This is why the ancient masters honored the inward path of Tao. Did they not say, seek and you will find, and you will be forgiven? Within, this is where the world's treasure has always been. Act without acting, give without giving, taste without tasting. Tao alone becomes all things great and all things small. It is the one in many, it is the many in one. Let Tao become all your actions. When you once will become your treasure, your injury will become your blessing. Take on difficulties while they are still easy. Do great things while they are still small. Step by step, the world's burden is lifted. Piece by piece, the world's treasure is amassed. So the sage stays with his daily task and accomplishes the great thing. Beware of those who promise a quick and easy way, for much ease brings many difficulties. Follow your path to the end. Accept difficulty as an opportunity. This is the sure way to end up with no difficulties at all. A still mind can easily hold the truth. The difficulties yet to come can easily be avoided. The feeble are easily broken. The small are easily scattered. Begin your task before it becomes a burden. Put things in order before they get out of hand. Remember, a tree fills a man's embrace, grows from a seedling. A tower 9 stories high starts with 1 brick. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Act and it's ruined. Grab and it's gone. People on the verge of success often lose patience and fail in their undertakings. Be steady from the beginning to the end, and you won't bring on failure. The sage desires that which has no desires, and teaches that which cannot be taught. He does not value the objects held by a few, but only that which is held by everyone. He guides men back to their own treasure, and helps all things come to know the truth they have forgotten. All this he does without a stir. The ancient ones were simple-hearted and blended with the common people. They did not shine forth. They did not rule with cleverness, so the nation was blessed. Now the rulers are filled with clever ideas, and the lives of people are filled with hardship, so the nation is cursed. He who knows the play of Tao and Te knows the nature of the universe. Tao brings forth Te from its own being. Te expands in all directions, filling every corner of the world, becoming the splendor of all creation. Yet at every moment Te seeks Tao. This is the movement that guides the universe. This is the impulse that leads all things back home. Why do the 100 rivers turn and rush toward the sea? Because it naturally stays below them. He who wishes to rule over the people must speak as if below them. He who wishes to lead the people must walk as if behind them. So the sage rules over the people, but he does not weigh them down. He leads the people, but he does not block their way. The sage stays low, so the world never tires of exalting him. He remains a servant, so the world never tires of making him its king. All the world talks about my Tao with such familiarity. What folly! Tao is not something found at the marketplace, or passed on from father to son. It is not something gained by knowing or lost by forgetting. If Tao were like this, it would have been lost and forgotten long ago. I have 3 treasures that I cherish and hold dear. The first is love. The second is moderation. The third is humility. With love, one is fearless. With moderation, one is abundant. With humility, one can fill the highest position. Now, if one is fearless but has no love, abundant but has no moderation, rises up but has no humility, surely he is doomed. Love vanquishes all attackers. It is impregnable in defense. When heaven wants to protect someone, does it send an army? No, it protects him with love. The best warrior leads without haste, fights without anger, overcomes without confrontation. He puts himself below, brings out the highest in his men. This is the virtue of not confronting, of working with the abilities you have, of complying with the laws of heaven. This is the ancient path that leads to perfection. The great warriors have a saying, I dare not act as host, but would rather be a guest. I dare not advance an inch, but would rather retreat a foot. So advance, but do not use your feet. Seize, but do not use your arms. Cut, but do not use your sword. Fight, but do not use your own power. There is no greater misfortune than feeling I have an enemy. For when I and enemy exist together, there is no room left for my treasure. Thus, when two opponents meet, the one without an enemy will surely triumph. My teachings are very easy to understand and very easy to practice. Yet so few in this world understand, and so few are able to practice. My words arise from ancient source. My actions are those of the universe itself. If people do not know these, how can they know me? Those who follow my ways are rare, and so I treasure them. Even if they wear the clothes of a beggar, they carry a priceless gem within. Knowing what cannot be known, what a lofty aim. Not knowing what needs to be known, what a terrible result. Only when your sickness becomes sick will your sickness disappear. The sage's illness has become ill, his renunciation has been renounced, now he is free. And every place in this world is the perfect place to be. When the people do not fear worldly power, a great power will arrive. Don't limit the view of yourself. Don't despise the conditions of your birth. Don't resist the natural course of your life. In this way, you will never weary of this world. The sage knows himself, but not as himself. He loves himself, but not as himself. He honors himself, but not as himself. Thus he discards the view of his own self and chooses the view of the universe. Why are people starving? Because the grain is being eaten up by taxes. That's why they're starving. Why are the people rebellious? Because those above them meddle in their lives. That's why they're rebellious. Why do the people regard death so lightly? Because they are so involved with their own living. That's why they regard death so lightly. In the end, the treasure of life is missed by those who hold on and gained by those who let go. When life begins, we are tender and weak. When life ends, we are stiff and rigid. All things, including the grass and trees, are soft and pliable in life, dry and brittle in death. So the soft and supple are the companions of life, while the stiff and unyielding are the companions of death. An army that cannot yield will be defeated. A tree that cannot bend will crack in the wind. Thus, by nature's own decree, the hard and strong are defeated, while the strong and gentle are triumphant. Heaven operates like the bending of a bow. The high it pulls down, the low it brings up. It takes from that which has too much and gives to that which has too little. The way of man is otherwise. He takes from that which is depleted and gives to that which has too much. Who can offer an abundance to the world? One who has Tao. Such a one can give like the heavens. The sage gives without relying on his own effort. He completes without waiting for reward. He illumines without stepping from the shadow. Nothing in this world is as soft and yielding as water. Yet for attacking the hard and strong, none can triumph so easily. It is weak, yet none can equal it. It is soft, yet none can damage it. It is yielding, yet none can wear it away. Everyone knows that the soft overcomes the hard, and the yielding triumphs over the rigid. Why then so little faith? Why can no one practice it? So the sages say. Fulfill even the lowest position, love even the weakest creature, then you will be called Lord of every offering, King of all below heaven. Okay, we'll leave it there for now. All right. Okay, I'm going to get the hymn to Pan and enjoy this Anakin Skywalker prophecy.
But you might make it as mine. Let's just hope Anakin's ready for this responsibility.
Raising he is to teach an apprentice. To let go of his pupil. A greater challenge before me.
It must be difficult having sworn your life to a Jedi. Not being able to visit the places you like, do the things you like.
I'll be with the people that I love. Skywalker, a powerful Jedi you are, yet unpredictable and dangerous you can be.
He is like no other Jedi. Passionate, impulsive, but I trust him with my life.
There are many contradictions in him. And in him.
Ever since I've been searching for a life greater than that of an ordinary Jedi. A life of significance, of conscience. You carry a great sadness in your heart.
The only love I feel in my heart is haunted by what would happen should I let go.
Don't let your personal feelings get in the way.
Your emotions are clouding your judgment.
I can't leave her.
I will not leave her fate up to others. I told you we shouldn't give up on him.
It's not that I gave up Skywalker, but unlike you, when the time comes, I am prepared to let my student go. Can you say the same?
Anakin, dwelling on the Senate's decision of love break out of hand. I miss her, okay? Is that what you wanted me to say?
Attachment leads to jealousy. The shadow of greed, that is.
You cannot deny your feelings, Anakin. They are what make you special. What must I do, Master Yoda?
Train yourself to let go of everything you fear to lose.
Tell me, where is your pain?
You alright? You're trembling. What's going on?
Something wonderful has happened. On purpose.
suffering. Death. It was a dream, like the ones I used to have about my mother just before she died. And it was about you.
Careful you must be when sensing the future, Anakin.
It was only a dream.
I won't let this one become real.
I don't think the boy can handle it. I don't trust him.
I feel lost.
Lost.
Obi-Wan and the Council don't trust me. He will not let me down. He never has.
I know what's been troubling you.
I won't let these visions come.
Okay, I couldn't find my little Hymn to Pam booklet, but I grabbed the Zohar and I grabbed the Book of Thoth, which is the Egyptian tarot. So we'll do a quick reading from that, and then I also have an Aleister Crowley invocation.
Yeah, hey.
Okay, we'll start out with the Crowley. This is called The Evocation by Aleister Crowley. So take the deepest breath of the day through your nose, hold it for 10 seconds. This is called The Evocation from the Abyss, the horrible lone world of agony, more sharp than moonbeams, strike the shaken glacier. My bitter cries hurled as the avenger lightning. Swiftly whirled, it flings in circles closing serpent-like. On the abominable devil horde, I summoned to the mastery of the sword. In my white palace, where the flashing dawn leaps from the girdling bastions, where the light flames from the talisman is ever fallen, glowed through the thickets, with a soul withdrawn from every element, gleams through the night into that darkness palpable, where they lurk from the torment of the light of day. Swings the swift sword in paths of vivid blue, rings the sharp summons in the halls of fear, frames the great layman is a fiery dew, falls the keen chanted music fierce and true. Beams the bright diamond of the crowning sphere. None may withstand the summons, like dead flame. Flares darkness deeper and demands its name. Mine eyes peer deeper in the quivering gloom. What horrors crowd upon the aching sight. Behold, the phantom! Icy as the tomb, his head of writhing scorpions in the womb of deadlier terrors. How a charnel light gleams on his beetle frame, what poison drips of slime and blood from his disastrous lips. What oceans of decaying water steam for his vast essence, and a voice rolls forth with miserable fury from that stream of horror. Thou hast called me by the beam of glory, by the devastating wrath of thine accursed Godhead. Tell me then my name, thou hardiest of the sons of men. Thy name is Stay. Thou liest, I discern. In thee no terror that spells my evoke. Begone, thou wandering corpse of night. Return into thy shadowy world. My symbols burn against thee, shade of terror. Go, it spoke, yea. I am human. Know my actual truth. I am that ghost, the father of thy youth. Poor wandering phantom, the exultant yell and wolfish howling of all damned souls. peals from the ravening jaws and gulfs of hell, leaps that foul horror through the terrible, extinguished circle of the burning bowls. Then I remember, fling the gleaming rod against him, liar, back, for I am God. Back flung, the baffled corpse, but through the air looms the more startling vision in the night. The actual demon of my work is there. Where is the glittering circle? Where the radiant bowls whose flame rose fiery bright? I am alone in the absolute abyss. No aid, no helper, no defense, but this. My left hand seeks the lamen. Once again, fearless, I front the awful shape before me. Fearless, I speak his name. My trembling brain vibrates that word of power. I cry amain, down, dweller of the darkness, and adore me. I am thy master and thy God. Behold the rose of ruby and the cross of gold. I am thy Saviour. At the kindling word, upsprings the dawn night in the broken bowls, upleaps the glittering circle. Then I heard a hoarse shrill voice, as if some carrion bird shrieked mightier than the storm that rocks and roars. Through desolation, thou hast known my name. What is thy purpose, master of the flame? I made demand. Through long appalling hours, stayed he to tempt and try my adamant purpose. At last the legionary powers behind him sank afraid, his visage lowers, less menacing. His head is turned aslant in vain. I bid him kneel and swear the earth rocked with the terror of that deadlier birth. He swore. He vanished. The wide sky resounds with echoing thunders. Through the blinding night, the stars resume their course. At the bounds of the four watchtowers cry the waking hounds. The night is well. Slow steals the ambient light through all the borders of the universe. At that last lifting of my strenuous curse, slow steals the ambient light. White peace resumes in planet, element, and sign her sway. The twisted ether shapes itself, relumes the benediction, all the faded fumes. With holier incense, in the fervid way all nature rests, with holy calm I blend, blessing in prayer at the appointed end. Okay, that was printed by 100th Monkey Press, Autumn Equinox of 2017. That's called The Evocation. Okay, this is called The Book of Thoth. Oh, where's my phone at? Oh, there you are.
Which one?